Hey, it's Danny from SMV Virtual Consulting, and today I want to talk about the latest feature releases for SmartSuite's dashboards. While dashboards has been around for a while, these new updates bring exciting functionality and capabilities that will enhance your workflow. Whether you're managing a pet boarding business like Snuggle Paws Lodge, our demo, or any other venture, these features are designed to make your life easier. Let's dive in and explore what's new. First, let's create a dashboard. Click on the Create New View right over here in the bottom left-hand corner, and then go over here to Dashboard. Up first is our Hero Widget, where flexibility meets function. You can customize your layout with images on top, right, or left to match your brand's vibe. Stick around. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more no-code tips. And then we're going to create a dashboard for Snuggle Paw Dashboard. And we're gonna have this be public and then click Create View. Let's start with the Hero banner. We're gonna go over here to Add Widget to add our very first widget. And right underneath Page Display, we're gonna click on Hero. Now, you can do a multitude of different things with this, but let's first start with the image. So you're gonna go over here into Image and click the down arrow, and then we're gonna upload our image. And then we're gonna select files to upload. And I've already pre-created a Snuggle Paws Hero image in Canva. Click Open, and then we're gonna click Upload. See how it's actually not showing the entirety of the photo that I uploaded? You can actually fix that. You can adjust the height, and you can also adjust the fit. You can do contain, which will be a lot smaller, so it'll fit to this contain setting. You can do fill. See how it distorts it a bit? I don't like that. You can also scale down, so it looks similar to contain. So we're actually gonna stick with cover, but what we're gonna do so that it can include all of the text and even the logo at the bottom is we're gonna go over here to this adjuster under height. So we're gonna drag it over to the right a little bit, and see, now we can see the entirety of our Snuggle Paws logo and text. You can also customize the text. Add in what you want into this area, and then you can actually adjust the color. If you want to make it brown, you can even adjust the size and the color. So let's go ahead and underline this and also reduce it down to heading 2 so that it looks better. And then we'll also make this color a gray. And then over here, you can even add in a highlight color. So let's highlight this orange. So this is an example of some of the different ways you can customize the text area. Additionally, you can move over here to style. If you don't like the way this looks, you can customize this. That's the great thing about SmartSuite dashboards is almost everything is customizable, similar to how you would even customize a website, and that's why we love it. So you can do the layout like we see right here, or you can change it to where it's more stacked. You can even flip it to where the image is on the right and the text is on the left. You can control the spacing to where it's going to be spaced differently. So these are just a few of the options that you can do to just change the look and feel. Additionally, you can do action buttons. So let's go ahead and do a button, add button right here. We are going to pick book an appointment. So our background color for this is blue right now. Let's go ahead and change it to pink, pinkish red. And then our action is it's going to link to an external URL. Then the next step you would do is link it to input your URL right here, and then open in new tab so that when they click that button, it's going to take them over to the website to go ahead and book an appointment. Now great, you're all ready to go and you've just completed the Hero feature of SmartSuite dashboards. Fun fact, If you don't want to do a hero banner, you always have the option of doing a simple banner. This is just like a hero banner minus the image. You can do all the same modifications and edits as you can with the hero banner as you can with the simple banner. Now let's jump back into the tutorial. Now that we set up our initial dashboard layout, let's create a powerful pet profile viewer using SmartSuite's new widgets. We'll start with the record selector, then add in record details, and finally a grid view for boarding schedule. This combination will make managing multiple furry guests a breeze. Stay tuned to see these widgets work together to create an efficient, interconnected dashboard for Snuggle Paws Lodge. Let's dive into the record selector widget. First, we're going to go over here to add widget. And instead of scrolling through all the widgets, we're going to go ahead and search the widget right here so it can be a little bit faster. And then select it right here. We're going to go ahead and name this Pet Selector. And we're going to choose pet information as our source. This allows us to pick from all pets in our database. For our display fields, let's go ahead and add pet name and breed. This gives us a quick overview of each pet in our selector. Enable the Allow Creating New Records option. This allows staff to add pets directly from the dashboard. It's super convenient during busy check-in times. Now let's style it. Go up here up to Style, and from here you can pick your display as either a drop-down like we have selected over here, or you can do a list view. If you want professional help with this or any no-code solution, click the discovery call link below in the description to schedule some time with us. You won't want to miss these powerful features. Stick around. You can also choose a background color. You have the options of picking from white, neutral, or custom. I went ahead and picked custom and pink. Next, let's go ahead and add a records details widget. A records detail widget pairs perfectly with the record selector. Let's add one now. Record details widget is located right under record display next to the record selector. Select it now. Once it's open, go ahead and title it Pet Details. We're going to also make sure that the source is connected to the Pet Selector widget, and you can select it right here. Then go over here to Fields and add in the first name, last name, customer information, link to boarding schedule, and also I like to add in the dog and cat emoji. Then move over here to Style, and just like before, you can pick your background color, and again, we chose pink, and then we're going to go ahead and save changes. Next, let's go ahead and add a grid view to show the booking history for each pet. So go ahead and add widget. Under views, we're going to go ahead and select grid view. Go over here to source and pick your source as Pet Selector. Now we're going to go ahead and want to do a linked record to our boarding schedule. This will allow us to make all of the widgets that we're going to go ahead and input for the grid widget, the pet selector widget, and the pet details widget. They're all going to end up working together by doing this move right here. Next, go ahead and change your title to boarding schedule, and then go all the way down here to the bottom. Make sure these are all clicked on, and then go ahead and change the limit of number of displayed results to 20. Save changes. And this feature lets you display related information from different tables in one place. It's so incredibly powerful. And you can also apply filters here to only show upcoming bookings or completed stays. You can achieve this by going to full screen and then locating the filter tab and then putting in the filter that you need. Here's how all these components work together. The record selector acts as our starting point. It displays a list of all of our pets in our database, allowing us to quickly find and select a specific pet. Let's go ahead and select Stinky Snowstorm. When we select a pet in the record selector, the record details widget instantly updates to show comprehensive information about that pet. Simultaneously, the grid view updates to show only the boarding history for that selected pet. This is where the magic happens. We're not just displaying all bookings, but only those relevant to the pet we've chosen. Now let's enhance our dashboard even further with the Filter Widget and customizable navigation. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more no-code tips and tutorials. Now that we've set up our pet profile viewer, let's explore another powerful feature of SmartSuite's dashboards, the Filter Widget. Click on Edit Navigation at the top, and then create a new tab for Additional Services. This is a great way to organize different aspects of your business in one cohesive dashboard. Now let's add a Grid View Widget to this new page. We're gonna click Add Widget. Right underneath Views, we're gonna find Grid View again, and notice that we have all the typical SmartSuite views available for you, so you can customize your page any which way that you want to. For the time being, let's go ahead and click Grid View, and we're gonna label this Additional Services. And we are going to go ahead and make the source our additional services. And then we'll go ahead and hide empty or blank fields. Let's go ahead and customize this view by editing the display options. We are going to go ahead and turn off inline editing. And we're also going to go ahead and limit the number of displayed results by 20. Add widget. Let's go ahead and expand this grid view so that we can see all the information that we want displayed. Now let's add our filter widget to make this grid more interactive and user-friendly. Click Add Widget, Filter, and we're gonna name this Filter Services. And we're gonna connect it to our additional services grid that we just created. Right here. We're going to configure our filter by adding a dynamic filter, and we're going to filter by category and click Add, and then Add Widget. Now we have our filter widget down here. Let's go ahead and move it up with the arrow so it's at the top, and then we are going to go ahead and select Health and Wellness. And notice, right here in our additional services grid, since we selected health and wellness, we have all the health and wellness services listed in our grid below. SmartSuite allows multi-page dashboards with custom navigation. Let's go ahead and go over what I did and how I did it to create this aesthetic. So if you go up here to the top right hand corner, click on settings, you'll see that it's all the dashboard settings for navigation, footer, and also the style. You can also hover over certain sections and it'll let you open that up as well. So starting with the navigation, you can add in tabs that you want to have up in your navigation bar. You can also add in action buttons as well as a logo. With the logo, just like before, you can control the size. And then for the footer, this is going to control the footer section over here, much like a website. So same thing, you can add in a logo, you can even add in links. I added in a contact link, and you can even do icons for your social media presence. And then for the style, this is where you can play with the color and the aesthetic of what you're working with. For this, I wanted to go ahead and have this all be pink. So the background is pink. You can even change how this all views. So you can do the width as auto, you can do standard, or you can do compact. We're gonna stick with auto. And then for background, you have options of just doing white, you can do neutral, or you can do custom like I ended up picking and doing the pink right here. And there you have it. We've created a powerful customized dashboard for Snuggle Paws Lodge using SmartSuite's newest features, from dynamic record selections to custom layouts. But here's the exciting part. There's so many more amazing features that we didn't even cover in this tutorial. Now that you have a basic understanding of SmartSuite's newest dashboard features, I encourage you to go out, create, and play. If this tutorial helped you out today, hit that subscribe button for more no-code tips. And until next time, happy creating.